Okay, Aquarius Daily Psychology Board for one-on-one reading. Hope you guys are doing good. We have the Eight of Swords in the upright. Oof. Slow and steady wins the race, Aquarius. Yeah, somebody is witnessing your success and or it's almost as if they could feel it without being closely related to you or associated with you at the time, at this time. Okay. And you're like kind of walking over their idea of whatever low ball offer. You get the sense that you're all in. You're willing to go at this bitch alone if you need to. You've been doing that already with the Nine of Cups in the upright. So you're not trying to add extra work in the form of a relationship. You're willing to really take that very slow, so to speak. You're being very calculated and cautious of not getting in your own way, not self-sabotaging and or turning doubts of a self-sabotage into a stepping stone. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I think you're kind of, you're closer than you think to your objective, which is this, not only this financial freedom and this independence, but this legacy. And the legacy, it's not something that you could look back over in 100 years and be like, this is my legacy, or this is the thing. The real legacy is when you've figured out a particular formula in your own life. And when you've reached a certain level of your life, those points of no return, no going back. And it is a level of self-mastery. And real wisdom in seeing the results of your sacrifices. And so this kind of 10 of Pentacle energy legacy times 2 here with the 9 and the Ace and the actual 10. That's not, oh, I left, I lived to 100 and I left this legacy. It's not a retrospective. It's this kind of it's this quantum ship being kicked off into this kind of infinite direction, this infinite trajectory. It's beyond just this lifetime. is what I'm getting here. That is a whole new level of knowing better. Which is very cool. Which is very cool. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're in it for the genuine celebrations of life. And, you know, whether kicking or screaming or being kind of stretched, you've kind of put yourself in the system of being stretched. And sometimes when you're in it, you're not able to quite appreciate. Although, still, when you've kind of understood, it's like when you figure out how to like solve a formula, you know. So now you could take that with you in perpetuity, and that's kind of what I'm getting for you. You know how to handle this when this falls through. You have this to fall back on. But you set yourself up in that way, almost unknowingly, but still kind of knowingly. So you have all these irons in the fire that when one thing kind of sidelines or sidetracks, then you're still able to kind of make use of something else, which is very cool. Very cool. And I think that you're going to see a lot of benefit in a lot of different directions because of that. Yeah, you really did. You've been doing deep-seated work so deep that it's like, it's a fucking surprise to you. Like you, even to you, it's a surprise how deep the rabbit hole of the work that you've been doing. I think you were doing timeless work from a perspective of time. And when you get to the place of having to drop time, then you really see how pertinent and significant the kind of emotional depths and the spiritual depths that you were mining would come into play for you in the long run. And so needless to say, it's really showing up for you, Aquarius and or Crosswalker. As I say that, this is what I read that as. This is that mining, deep digging, deep in the wells, in the trenches of self. And so when you put down one burden or working harder instead of smarter, then what's revealed is that depth and that quality. So I'll leave it there. Love you. Holler.